The Gens Ace IMARS D300 right here. This thing is loaded with features, guys. Loaded. I've got two brand new Gens Ace batteries. This bashing has the G-Tech. That's awesome. And I'll explain why. Let's get to the table. Here you go. This little box is packed with power. Got a USB output to charge your phones, AC input. I'm noticing all the newer chargers, they have the XT60 plugs to charge from. Obviously, you can see these right here where you put your balance plug. But that right there, that makes all the difference in the world. We're going to get this thing powered up. Let's get into the menus. Right over here, you can select your channel, A or B. This tells you everything you need to know about that battery while it's on the charge. Over here, it gets you into the actual task setting. Here you have the charge. You can discharge it, storage, balance charge it, which is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. And then you have over here your battery type. It's got LiPo, LiHV, LiLON, LiFe, NIMH. It can do a bunch of them, guys. We're going to take this back up to LiPo. Your cell voltage. We can get into this. All kinds of stuff, but you're really going to want to leave it right there. All right, and then your cell count. Obviously, it can do up to 6S. So we're just going to leave it like that, like it was. Charge current. Look at this. Up to 16 amps. This makes this one of those chargers that can be a little bit scary. Okay? And the reason why it can be a little bit scary is because it can get all of 16 amps. Now let's look at the bashing battery. This is the 2S right here. See this? That is your G-Tech right here. And what makes this so beautiful is I can do anything I want with that. I can change that plug no matter what I want. It's perfectly fine because there's no extra wires tied to it. It's all right here. That is, that's awesome. All your tech is in right here. The charger comes with these plugs right here to charge different batteries. If you have an XT60, it plugs directly into the charger. Obviously, EC5, EC3, and the old T-style or Dean style plug right here. This is what it comes with, but you're not limited to this because you can make one of these. Look at this. Yep, XT60. I've got all kinds of plugs over here because I have a lot of different batteries. Very few EC5s though. Very few EC5s. If you're using something like this and you don't want to get the battery up here, you can actually use an extension. It will go right in and operate like a normal charger. Just simply plug and play and you're ready to go. At this point, I want to show you this battery and how this G-Tech plug works. Do you see that little square right there? Well, that works with that little round hole right there. Let's plug this up. Obviously, you can tell the self voltage right there, or at least your whole battery pack. And then this plugs in right here. There you go. Look at that. 2S LiPo, which any charger can tell you that. It knows the 5200 milliamps. It knows the charge rate, which is 1S or 1C charge rate. Sorry about that. And look at that. Here it is. Plug and play. Now, you can actually change the amps on this. Adjust the current. We're just going to bring it up to 5.5. So you can adjust the current on this for faster charging and stuff like that. But a 1C charge rate is pretty much your standard issue thing, you know. You got all your milliohms, everything like that. Oh, wait a minute, go back. There's your milliohms right there. Battery pack is room temperature of about 70 degrees. I do got to tell you guys that the internal resistance, the milliohms of the cells, is higher in colder weather. When the battery gets hot, when the hot temperatures are outside, that goes down, which gives you more available amps to your system. which is kind of why sometimes you put major amps into a battery so you get it hot. That way it gets the job done. Here you've got your cell voltages right here, 7.7 volts. Overall battery at 7.8 volts now. And your milliamps is going in. You can see how many milliamps it's actually taken. Pretty nice. That's channel B. There's nothing hooked up to that. We're going to hook something up to channel B. Okay, channel B is connected. Let's see here. Channel B. Let's go ahead and try this out. I've got this set at 5.5 amps. I want to max this thing. I mean, it's charging, there's 16 amps right there. 4S LiPo. This right here is just like represents a normal battery. Let's see if we can get 16 amps with the other one pulling 5.5. Now this battery charging at 16 amps is not what you need to do, so I'm not going to let this run for more than just a few seconds. Oh, we get some fan action now. Okay, with the 2S pulling 5.5 amps, it's only holding at 9.6 or 9.7 amps. Let's go to this one right here. We're going to stop this one. All right, now all we have is channel B. Watch this. So what it does is it just simply splits the amps. Am I still charging on channel? Oh, I'm still charging on channel 1. Hang on for a second here. There we go. Now channel 1 is stopped. Look at this, channel 2, 16 amps. So it splits it between the two channels, which is actually pretty normal. All right, I've got to stop that because this battery is not meant to take 16 amps input. Unless it has a 2C charge rating. I would have to check that out to see if it does. But generally speaking, a 1C charge rating is pretty much your normal and recommended to be safe charging rates. Now the channel A has a G-Tech battery in it, which you can see all that. When this thing is actually done and it cycles and does all that, you'll actually have a counter. You can see the little thing right there. That will actually tell you how many cycles is on this battery. So yeah, you can't sell this battery and say, oh, I only ran it once. And you're like, okay, you have a charger? And you see 456 charges. Like, yeah, buddy, So no more pulling that move on it, people, right? Not that anybody watching this would do that, but you know how we kind of exaggerate sometimes. See, this is the 4S one right here. It dropped it back to 5.2, which is a safe thing to do. I'm actually glad to see that. At this point, we are charging both batteries at a 1C charge rate, and it's doing absolutely perfect. And to wrap this up, this is a great addition to my stable of battery chargers because I charge all kinds of things. I don't even know what I'm going to charge when I wake up. But this right here is absolutely going to stay. And this right here, this plug right here, the G-Tech, this is awesome. Having it right here allows me to do anything I want with the battery plug. I can put my XT90 on this. I can do anything I want with that, not affect the battery, the charger, or any of that. That's awesome. So, yeah, you guys saw this 14.6 volt, 14.8 volt 4S battery. Takes 16 amps just for a few seconds. You don't want to leave it like that. Most batteries have a 1C charge rating. Some of them have a 2C. I have seen them up to 5C. And just recently have I actually got chargers that are strong enough to actually put 5C into these things, because you're talking 20 plus amps. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I like it. It's definitely going to my stable of chargers. I've got like 4 or 5 now, and I have batteries for everything. It's crazy at the number of batteries that I have. But guys, check that description. I'll link up this down below, the batteries, all that stuff. Make sure you use those links. They are affiliate links, AMA, eBay, Amazon, and Horizon. Helps out the channel hugely when you guys do. So guys, this thing's awesome. Check that description. Do all that wonderful sharing stuff. And thank you all for watching.
If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.